Should stop shaving 35 seconds before we record.
Why's that?
Why?
I should have shaved 35
You
seconds.
get
Get
pink.
the little pink.
Stop touching it.
I know.
I shaved
make it
like
worse.
35 days before.
Nice. I used to be like you. Now I have to shave, I don't know, once every week and a half.
Nice. I save a ton on razors.
Facts.
I did tell Dollar Shave Club, hold on, guys. I'm not shaving that much.
I'm not built like that, y'all.
Yeah.
Relax.
Let's take some time off. It's not you, it's me.
It was also kind of you because you just said too many.
Yeah.
It's a lot of razors.
Again, relax.
Yeah, so we had the Grammys this past week. And I just kind of took a skim through, and I'm confused. I'm not surprised in some cases. But yeah. Like we've talked about how awards shows are stupid,
They're doo-doo poo-poo.
but they're good for content.
Mm-hmm.
Great for content.
And despite us, I think I can safely say none of us really care that much about the award show.
No.
People, for some reason, still do. So
I really like to say that I don't care.
Mhm.
And then I'm there waiting for results in real
Of
time.
You
course.
totally do though. You
Every year.
totally
Because they're
do.
so fun.
And this year especially, I was doing so. I was like, man, Grammys. I'm watching. I'm waiting. I've got a horse in the race that I'm really trying to see win. And they put best rap album in the pre-show, which on a foundational level, I think that's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Beyond that, their choice was terrible.
Ah.
It's terrible.
What? You mean they
And that's
got
not
it
to
wrong?
say that's not to say that Nas doesn't deserve a Grammy. He's never had a Grammy before. He deserves to have one. But he deserved to get one 20 years ago. And in this lineup, he did not have the best record. Any hip-hop fan should be able to look at that and say, well, no, that's not the best record here.
I'm on the same page as you about which one should have won.
So I tuned out very quickly. I went, okay, fuck this. Fuck the Grammys. I ain't even watching. When they post the Silk Sonic performance, I'm out. So a lot of these results will be new to me right now because I threw my hands up and stopped paying attention.
Yeah.
They're disrespecting the whole field. Fuck the
Yeah.
Grammys.
They haven't gotten it right yet. They're we need to give it a couple more generations, I think.
At any rate, Alfredo won a Grammy in my heart.
How do you justify putting best rap album in the pre-show?
The disrespect is unreal.
It's not
That-
even like when you look past the literal disrespect. Rap is one of the like forefront genres.
Yeah.
Like
of
it's
our time.
yeah.
Our genre
that
right
it
now.
is.
It's
like
the
that's
one.
like
The
end of the
dominant genre.
show. Like this is finally the best rap album that you've been waiting an hour for.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All of their best performers of the night came from the hip hop world in some way.
Right?
Very cool.
Fuck
Do we
y'all.
want to look at the list or?
Let's take a peek.
You want to start from the top?
Yeah,
let's
well,
take a fucking peek.
So
now from the top.
the general field. Record of the year. We had Black Parade, Beyonce, Colors, Black Pumas, Rockstar, DaBaby and Roddy Ricch, Say So, Doja Cat, Everything I Wanted, Billie Eilish, Don't Start Now, Dua Lipa, Circles by Post Malone, and Savage, Megan, and Beyonce. And Billie Eilish took it.
The Grammy darling.
Yeah, I was gonna say obviously. She's the next one to just take them all always. If she's nominated, she's gonna get it.
Wasn't it like last Grammys that she was sitting there just like, not me, not me, because like she kept winning.
Yeah.
Like even she was like, oh no, 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 this is too much.
Yeah.
Like, which she's a good artist. She does not deserve a Grammy.
No, that's
No,
I
I
just
think
I mean
Billie Eilish
it's
is
not
fine.
made for me.
No.
I'm not concerned about it, but
Oh
man, the
my
kids
God.
sure seem to love it. So
I
It's
would have
kind of
loved it if I was a middle school girl again. Like,
same.
maybe this is her general vibe. The song was kind of sleepy to me, but
She's generally fairly sleepy.
it's
Yeah.
all very sleepy, and she's always like right up on the mic singing, and it's just like she's whispering in your ear the whole time. It's a vibe. I mean, well, I would have like cried alone in my room to this shit as a teenager, but I was an adult when it came out, so so I haven't cried to Billie Eilish. I haven't.
Enjoy your wins, Zoomers.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish will be winning Grammys for the next 10 years.
Yeah, she's on the Taylor Swift program for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking
Oh,
of the Taylor Swift
yep.
program,
Segues.
album of the
Perfect.
year.
That's not. Well, let me hold on. Let me see the list.
So
It
the
is.
I never like this category, so I'm not gonna get too worked up.
the
I've never liked album of the year. as a category.
nominees, I don't know how to say that first one.
Chilombo?
Something like that.
Digese?
It's called folklore.
Okay, that right.
Taylor.
Got it. Black Pumas.
Right.
Everyday Life Coldplay, because Coldplay can't not be nominated.
Why? Why can't they? I
It's in
would
their,
really
it's
prefer
in
they
their
not.
contract as Coldplay.
Yeah.
That they
It's-
be nominated. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
like it's in the label agreement.
I stay baffled about Black Pumas getting all the like love that they get lately.
Yeah.
Like they're like local heroes around here, but I don't. Have you heard them? Gibb, do you know a Black Puma song?
No.
No.
I didn't even know of the Black Pumas until very recently.
And that's what I'm saying. Why are they like they're getting so much like critical acclaim? And I'm not sure where it's coming from. I don't know who's getting them these hookups, but hey, good for them, I guess. Why are y'all in a lineup with Taylor Swift, Coldplay, and Post Malone and Dua Lipa?
Right.
And Hi,
Y'all aren't
Hi
on
was
this
a good.
platform.
That was a good album.
Yeah,
Women in Music Part 3.
Yeah, that one I liked. Wouldn't have been upset by that one.
I'm
Same
not
with
sure.
There's
What do you
Chi-
think should?
Let's be honest, Folklore made the most noise.
I was gonna say
Folklore's
honestly,
the-
list like it's the best like album that I know about. Well, I liked
It shook the
Future
table the hardest. I don't
I'll
think
say-
that can be.
yeah. As much as I love Future Nostalgia, it's like it's T Swift. What are you gonna do?
But it
And
wasn't
Folklore
even
is more thoughtful than Future Nostalgia. Future Nostalgia is a dance album, just like it's little like club mix
Mhm,
fodder.
mhm.
It's calling me. Shit.
Say, Mom, potting.
Not right now, Mom.
Hmm?
I'll call you back.
I'm influencing.
just like
Let's ask her about the Grammys.
yeah, see what she thinks. Ask her if she liked Folklore.
Hey, yo, Ma, you fucking with Taylor Swift?
Oh my god, my mom would hang up on me if I said that. What? No.
Taylor?
Yeah, just like
Yeah. It's because of the Taylor Swift part. Yeah.
Yeah. I get it because she's Taylor Swift is the first reason, and then the second reason is that she's also Taylor Swift.
Two good reasons.
Yeah. You know, like we were saying, Black Pumas was kind of like
Who? What? What are y'all doing here? How do y'all keep getting here?
Coldplay
The
might be
Black
like the
Pumas?
last person I would have wanted to like. It's
Yeah.
Coldplay and Taylor Swift. There's the bottom of my list there.
There's our top and
Coldplay
bottom
is
there.
the floor. Let's
Yeah.
at least get that straight. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing exists beneath Cold. They are the basement floor.
It was the only wrong answer.
They also
on-
gatekeep the album of the year. If you can get better than Coldplay, you know.
you get a nomination.
Maybe that's how the Black
Coldplay is
Pumas
the
got there.
floor.
Someone on the committee was like,
We have an open
"That's a little
spot.
better than
That's
Coldplay.
better than Coldplay.
A little better than Coldplay." Hold up.
Folklore checks out. I'm pretty sure was it the last Grammys that Golden Hour won? Casey Musgraves. They like those little singer-songwriter
I mean, if a white woman
lady
writes a
albums.
thoughtful song, she's gonna get gilded by the Grammys, and that's
Yeah.
a guarantee.
Oh, she did it.
Oh, still on top.
Look at that girl strum that guitar.
White excellence again.
Mhm.
Song of the year. We had Black Parade by Beyonce. We had The Box. We had Cardigan, Circles, Don't Start Now, Everything I Wanted, I Can't Breathe, and If the World Was Ending. And I Can't Breathe took it, which I kind of, I
That
thought
feels
Billie was
deserved.
probably a front runner for that one because being Billie Eilish again.
Surprised that she didn't just take the armful, but
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it felt like I mean, not to discredit the quality of that song, is also sort of a political choice there to go with I Can't Breathe. So, and a good one, I think.
Agreeable
Especially
optics.
especially since they already gave Record of the Year to Everything I Wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, they have just like given people like here's all the awards. Do you need help holding them? In the past, but like, they did the right thing here.
Oh, they
I
did.
would
Can you imagine if like being up against that song and like it would be it would be distasteful, honestly, because it's good. It's good.
I mean, they've been distasteful in the past, so it wouldn't
They
have
sure
bothered
have.
me. In fact, I'm a little more surprised that they did go for it.
Right?
But cool,
Oh, okay.
awesome, great guys, keep it up.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, I've said this to a bunch of people. Of all the songs off Folklore, Cardigan might be my least favorite.
Right? Same. No, I agree. It's like kind of the most like annoying Taylory song on the album.
Is it? It's the big single on it though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and
it's the same.
And that's how that goes.
It's not great.
The fucking chorus is something about like feeling like a forgotten cardigan under your bed.
Wow.
But then you put me on. It's like, shut up.
God, it's the most indulgent white girl nonsense.
Taylor, you're like 30.
She's 31, I'm pretty sure. She's a year older than I am. 1989.
There we go.
Okay, that way I'll always remember.
Best new artist. I think this one was a rather tight year.
Yeah, that's a
Ingrid
lot.
Andress, Phoebe Bridgers, Chica,
Mhm.
Noah Cyrus, D Smoke, Doja Cat,
How are we gonna act like
Kate
Noah Cyrus is a
Trinata.
new artist?
I don't know.
I mean, Kate
Well,
Trinata
what-
dropped an album in 2016.
Wait, who? Which
And I
one?
agree on that, but Noah Cyrus,
Noah Cyrus has
not
had
a
like hits.
new artist, and
Yeah.
she's a Cyrus. Like, what are we?
Well, and
Was it
Doja
her
Cat's
first album?
And Doja Cat been around too. That for sure.
Doja
But
Cat's a weird one.
Noah
Kate
Cyrus
Trinata
hits
is
me
also a
weird
bit of a
enough.
weird one.
and then Megan.
Honestly, I
and
like
Megan
Megan. Phoebe Bridgers could have been a like good second place, I think.
Yeah.
But I think Megan deserves that.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. I'm thoroughly exhausted by seeing D Smoke's involvement in all of this.
Yeah, fuck off.
I watched the
D-Smoke.
TV show You Came From.
What TV show is that? I don't.
It's the Cardi B, Chance the Rapper, Ti like rap contest show on
The
Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah,
Oh.
it's
And-
like
and so
Rhythm
the
and
D-Smoke-
Flow or something.
So D Smoke is Sir's brother.
Yeah.
So there was a quick connect to get on the show right there, right? And he wins the show. Sorry for the spoilers, but he wins the show. That's why he's getting all these Grammy nods.
Hey.
And it just drives me crazy because and there's really no hate on his content. It's fine. It's good music. Like he's a good rapper. But no one's listening to it.
It's quite the industry fast track, isn't it?
Yes, it's seriously just like white people are like, well, get the guy from the show. Get the guy.
Well, that's literally it. It's that white people recognize him, and that's the actual floor for getting into the Grammys,
Did white people see you on TV?
right? You're in.
I did want to say before we had moved on, when we were talking about Noah Cyrus, when is it going to be Trace Cyrus's turn? When
not.
are we going to see him at the
Not.
No.
I don't. Hold on. Like,
He had some
crazier
like.
things.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. What's he out to right now? Hold on.
I have no clue.
Oh, last I checked, he was being dramatic with Brenda Song on Instagram because they like dated and broke up. And it was weird. I think she like lied about being pregnant or some shit. I don't know. Like it was like actual drama. It's like kind of fun.
Look at this guy.
Look at this
No.
dude.
It's not. He just keeps on going with those tattoos, doesn't he?
It's like maybe the next one is the one that finally gets everyone's attention.
Yeah. Now they'll look at me. Oh,
Look at him. Just
you
look
have
at
to
him.
hit watch stream.
Oh
Look
my
at this
god.
fucking guy.
Look at that guy.
Yeah. Those are the pictures I was pulling up.
Here.
What an
Honestly, it's great.
asshole.
Winter, his sister's gonna bring him up.
Oh, never look at him.
Oh
I
no, if
wouldn't talk about
Miley
him.
couldn't do it, Noah's not going to.
I've seen him live. Slow Food Man, you've seen him live.
I've seen him live.
Y'all saw Metro Station?
I saw
We did.
Metro Station.
Is he holding a root beer?
beer.
Yeah, he's holding the
Is that a
A&W.
root beer or is that a diet? Is that diet root beer or just regular?
No, that
I
looks
can't tell.
regular.
Okay.
There's no
and-
silver cap.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
No cap.
Thank you, Trace.
Our winner, though. I
Yeah.
don't think we got to the
Yeah,
winner.
we said like we were like, and Megan took it, and then we were like, everyone
did,
else
we
in
did
this
say it.
category, what's happening?
We got distracted.
Because
Who are
Megan wins,
you?
congratulations, Meg, you deserve it. Now
Hell
everybody
yeah.
else, fuck you doing on the stage.
We all
Nah,
we all
except
know
for
why.
Phoebe. Phoebe also belongs here.
No, and we're all gonna get smoked by Elton John because she didn't win any Grammys.
Yeah, Elton said he's gonna kill us all or some
He
shit.
said he was gonna
Whoa.
like go out on the street and
Elton.
punch people.
Elton,
if you
I
didn't
didn't
win.
get a chance. I was not
Hell
a part of this process, Elton. I'm just
Elton, I did not
I
breathe.
think the key is to just not get into his eyesight for the next like 6 weeks.
Yeah,
That's
stay
easy
away
enough.
from Elton.
That's easy enough. I have no plans to go to the UK or wherever he lives now.
Yeah, who knows?
Man, could you imagine? I would be so honored if like Elton John just decked me. I'd be like, bro,
Yeah.
Right?
thank you. Sing Daniel.
Goof.
Oh, that's great. I think I lost a tooth. God, can you play Daniel right now?
Now that that's over with.
Damn, that's a good song.
Elton pops off on Twitter. It's pretty fun.
love
He's a good follow.
Oh, okay.
He's also mad at the Catholic Church right now.
I saw
Rightfully
that.
so.
I saw that. But-
Who isn't?
Yeah, no. Let's.
Not to get too sidetracked, they were like looking to what were they trying to do with him? They were trying to get like his support on something.
They
right?
invested
Or-
in the Rocket Man movie.
There it is. That's
I didn't know until very like the other day that the Catholic Church invests in movies. But yeah,
Why
so they
that
like invest
movie?
millions of dollars in Rocket Man. I think it's just like financial like advisors or whatever are just like spending their money in the best ways they can see to do so. You know, it's not like a church approval. It's just like they're just trying to build their wealth.
Yeah.
And so they invested in his movie as well as like some other movie that I forgot. But
Yeah. And he was like, y'all know I'm gay, right?
he's like, yeah, y'all
Wait,
put
Elton
money into
John
this
is gay?
shit. No,
What?
I'm never listening
Yes.
again.
I thought that was
Aw.
it. I thought they wrote that into the movie. I didn't think.
It's just a light retcon on a
Yeah.
biography.
It's because
Make
it's
him
like
gay.
based on, you know. It
But
didn't
yeah,
say
J.K.
this.
Rowling got her hands on like
Yeah,
the writing, and she's like,
Like,
yeah,
actually, Elton was gay.
he was gay the whole time.
Bet you didn't know.
Oh no.
Oh, JK turned Elton gay.
Damn. Best pop solo performance. We had Yummy. Say So, Everything I Wanted, Don't Start Now, Watermelon Sugar, and Cardigan. And Watermelon Sugar took it.
I don't get what people like about Harry Styles. I want to like him. His outfits are cool.
I
He
get that.
looks like a good artist, but he doesn't sound like one. I don't like his music.
Yeah, I get that the name is Watermelon Sugar, but that is like a sickeningly sweet song. Like I listened to it because of this, and I was like, oh man, we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna just keep going on this list. I got other songs to get to.
Just
Yeah.
so boring. Like,
Yeah,
na na
it's
na
so
na
lame.
na 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 na. For
No, I
like
don't.
4 minutes. Shut up,
I
Harry.
can't believe I'm gonna say it, but I think I kind of like the Grammys' approach to how they're doing this year.
What do you mean?
Nobody's winning twice yet.
No, they're spreading them out.
They're not
Yeah,
setting up
probably-
sweeps because
they did spread the awards out.
yeah, we're not like because this could easily. I mean, just looking at the nominations, like Billy could have had an armful just based on her.
True. She's
winning the top
nominated
of the
one.
list,
And Taylor could have had an armful.
right? But
And
they're like,
Dua
well,
could've.
like like
They're
Harry wasn't
snubbing
nominated for like an album or a track or anything like that, so he got the performance. We've got a win for like Megan, who had a bunch of other nominations. but she got
Everybody
Best New
gets a
Artist.
Grammy this
Yeah,
year,
everybody's catching a Grammy. That's not okay.
except Doja Cat.
Except Dupa Lupa. Where's Dupa's fucking
Hey, hold on,
We'll get
Grammy?
there.
We'll get to
Okay,
it,
did
we'll
she
get
get it?
to
I haven't seen it. I'm not.
I didn't
I'm
wanna-
not scrolling ahead.
I didn't want to spoil it, but we'll get there.
I'm
Okay,
very.
okay.
We'll talk about it. Yeah. I think. I think like Watermelon Sugar is only slightly above Yummy for me. And then we get Cardigan and then the rest of them.
Say So's fun. I don't know why it's on any of these lists. Honestly, it doesn't deserve a Grammy, regardless of anything Doja's done. This isn't a canceled thing. It's just like the song's okay. It's such a canned little track. Like you said, she doesn't win any of them. That feels pretty deserved. I don't know why she's even nominated.
I like that song is fine. I like it well enough, but it sounds like
yeah.
you bought the beat off BeatStars,
Exactly.
and it sounds like you recorded it in a night. Sorry, I don't want it to win an award myself.
No.
But Watermelon Sugar shouldn't have been nominated either.
I'm gonna just admit that I don't know that song, and I'm really pleased about it.
He's got
It's
something
boring.
on someone, right?
Oh, it's because he's Harry
Well,
Styles.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I mean, from the beginning, One Direction is another one of it's the D Smoke, right? They won like one of those UK competition shows, I think. X Factor, maybe? I don't know.
They were all losers on the X Factor. That Simon Cowell went, "Hey, you guys should be a group."
Okay,
You're all losers on your own,
but
I
together,
could change that.
Together, you'll also be losers, and then Harry will benefit.
See, I've never
really
had
just him trying to get his hands on Harry.
I'm sure one of you's not a loser. I just don't know who yet.
But I will.
It's Zayn. It's Zayn.
You're all gonna go in the same way. I'll rephrase that later.
We've heard Zayn's tracks. It's not Zayn.
I haven't.
Oh, good. Save yourself.
Yeah, Zayn's not my favorite.
It missed me by a mile.
They're bad. They're bad. Ooh, they're bad.
Best pop duo and group performance.
Let's see it.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm excited.
We had Undia, the Dua Lipa, Bad Bunny, J Balvin, Taney, Intentions, Justin Bieber and Quavo, Dynamite by BTS, Rain on Me, Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, and Exile, Taylor Swift and Bon Iver. And Rain on Me took it. Nice.
The winner is deserved.
And
it is.
That's a good song.
You're one of those people that just knows that she calls herself Ariana and says Ariana anyway, huh?
Yeah. No, I go back and forth because I have a friend named Ariana, and half the people don't know, so half the time I'm still hearing Ariana because it's a mess.
I get it. I think the only other potential could have been Exile, because that is a good song.
Yeah, that's all right.
I could have seen Dynamite taking it too, just because they could be like, "See, we recognize, like, you know,
we get K-pop."
This
Yeah.
is huge. Yeah.
But yeah, sure.
Rain on Me is a great song. I love that song.
I'm to like catch up on all the Grammys. I made like a quick like play queue of songs, and I went from Watermelon Sugar to Rain on Me, and I went from like not listening, not really paying attention because there's just nothing really happening to like, wait a minute, I'm moving. I'm instantaneously moving. Like I'm into
and
this.
It's about like sobriety. Like I'd rather not be drinking, but you know, times are fucking tough, and it came out like right at the beginning of the pandemic. So like not really related, but ended up being kind of relevant. And so I know it's a little like pointed pop bop. It's great. Deserved.
Anyone have any strong feelings about traditional pop?
No.
I.e. Harry Connick Jr. and James Taylor.
How is Renee Zellweger in this? Renee Zellweger made an album.
A traditional pop album.
Okay.
Apparently.
What do we know what that means? What is
I don't know what that means.
Pop album?
I know the sounds of Harry Connick Jr. and James Taylor, and that's just what I'm going with.
Look at the nominee list on that.
Is this like a Sunny 99?
Burt Bacharach.
Who do you see in there that is not quite like the others? That is not Burt Bacharach Gibb. Why is
it's Renee Zellweger? That's what I said.
Yeah.
You not listen.
What is she doing?
That's what I said. She made an album, I guess. I mean, she was in Chicago. We know she at least like kind of sings. No, she wasn't in a like heavy, like tough vocal role in that one, though. I don't think.
I'm looking up. Judy was a musical, so I guess it's the album for that.
She's in a musical. Okay.
Or maybe she wrote the musical.
Pop, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Sure. I mean, James Taylor probably took it though, because James Taylor is like one of the staples of traditional pop.
Oh yeah, people love James Taylor.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah,
man. Older white people do love James Taylor,
right? But they love Harry Connick too, and Burt Bacharach.
They love and
this
clearly younger white people.
Category.
Mine is just because of Austin Powers.
Mine too. It's like the only song of his. It's not even his song,
ladies and gentlemen.
But I know it.
Burt Bacharach.
Mr. Burt Bacharach and Mr. Elvis Costello.
Okay, so this one I'm confused on. Best pop vocal album. We had Changes, Justin Bieber, Chromatica, Lady Gaga, Future Nostalgia, Dua, Fine Line, Harry Styles, and Folklore, Taylor Swift. And Future Nostalgia took it. So album of the year goes to Folklore up against Future Nostalgia. But best pop vocal album goes to Future Nostalgia instead of Folklore.
Yeah. That should absolutely
and that's why
be
I applaud the Grammys.
IMO. I think I'm glad that they divided that up. I'm glad that they each got one, right? But I don't think of Future Nostalgia as a pop vocal album. Like Dua Lipa is obviously a vocalist, but that's not. It's a dance pop album. I don't know. It seems like she could. It's my favorite of the two, Folklore and Future Nostalgia. But so I would pick it for album of the year over Folklore. And Taylor Swift is like, it's purely a vocal album. It's just her singing with like a guitar. I think.
But again, I would reiterate, it may like you look at the album of the year category, and one album without dispute made the most noise this year. Yeah. The splash that Folklore made when it dropped, not deniable. Not my shit.
No.
Not deniable.
I'm glad
it got what it deserved. There.
Swift.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad Future Nostalgia got an award. So
yeah, so you just did like the lesser categories. You let somebody else have it, so T Swift doesn't just walk out with an armful of "I'm the best this year."
Right.
Yeah, I like that. I like that they're spreading the love out. It's good.
It's a better look than sweeps. Sweeps are boring,
right?
They're even frustrating after a while. It's like, oh, look, Adele's getting up again.
Exactly. Well, and that's why you see Billie being like, 23.
But dance recording. Anyone have any dance recording stuff?
I like Kaytranada and I
Shout
like
out Kaytranada.
Caliucci's. They here we'll just jump straight into it. They won Best Dance Recording for 10% winner. And I liked Kaytranada. Like last album he released was 2016, so I kind of stopped paying attention because I wasn't hearing much more from him. But he's back and he won a Grammy for it, so that's cool. Plus Caliucci's.
Caliucci's is good too.
Mm-hmm. No hot take there. That's the only one that mattered to me.
Yeah, I've liked Disclosure songs. I've liked a Jada G song. I don't know which one off the top of my head, but yeah, no. Kaytranada deserves shit. He's great.
Yeah, the difference by Flume featuring Toro y Moi. Honestly, I just haven't been into Toro y Moi for like his last couple of projects. It just hasn't landed for me.
I agree, actually.
Yeah, not really as into it anymore.
I feel like it doesn't have teeth, and I don't know why. I have a hard time pinpointing the lack, but I'll listen to his newer stuff. I'm just like, I don't know. There's other things I could touch right now.
Yeah, I could go back to your earlier albums. Yeah,
facts. Yeah.
And Kaytranada also took the old Best Dance Electronic Album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's the double up there.
Yeah.
Let that man go.
He deserves it. Yeah.
I like this next one. If we're in the same order, if we're on the same list right now.
Going right into contemporary
instrumental.
Mm-hmm.
And of course Snarky Puppy takes it. They had to.
Shout out to the Denton legend.
Snarky Puppy.
It makes me laugh when they start winning shit because Denton, Texas has a small but thriving little music scene.
Mm-hmm.
And every now and then, like a DFW publication will be like, we're gonna put a microscope on the Denton music scene. What a beautiful thing. We're interviewing Snarky Puppy for the 11th time. It's like
Cameron tweeted something about that the other day.
They might play in Denton once a year. Maybe
they're the name. They're the name. They're the face.
But every time they're like, we love the local scene. Here's the one band we look at.
I guess they can't get a hold of Brave Combo. I don't know.
Right.
Oh, they could. I don't think they need to get a hold of the Grammy Award-winning polka band from Denton, Texas.
I will say, a little surprised Jean Baptiste didn't take that because he's just kind of seems like he's on a rise, like career-wise. So nothing against Snarky Puppy. Despite our riffing on them, I kind of expected John Batiste a little more.
Yeah, I think either of them were up for it. Because John Batiste did like half of the Soul soundtrack this year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But Snarky Puppy is Snarky Puppy. So they're just always like when I think about like that group of music, it's like, yeah, Snarky Puppy's the name that comes up.
Yeah.
The rock category, best rock performance.
We're into my least favorite categories. Here we go.
And it's also mine, but yeah. We had, is that Shamika?
Yeah.
Fiona Apple, Not Big Thief, Kyoto, Phoebe Bridgers, The Steps, Haim, Stay High, Brittany Howard, Daylight, Grace Potter, and Shamika took it. Fiona Apple.
What a trend in this rock category. A lot of women here.
Ladies.
I'm a little surprised. Women are dominating rock right now.
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's not. It has nothing to do with the reason why I dislike this category.
No, I didn't assume that.
Best rock. No, it's easy to be like, oh, I hate this category, and it's like one of the leading female categories right now.
Totally.
But it bothers me because it's so fucking broad.
Yeah.
Like,
the only one they pulled out was metal, right? Like metal gets its own category.
And even Anyway,
we'll get to
even-
that.
Yeah, it's just it strikes me because I listen to a lot of rock of various categories,
Mhm.
and none of it even gets like genre tips. It's just this one brick of rock. Here's the one category for it, and we're
Which is
only going to like
weird.
microscopically look at this one little vein of it, which is again good, but it's just so exclusive from everything else that's in the category. It bugs me.
There's a
Is
lack
it-
of nuance.
There's a lack of nuance. It bugs
Yeah.
me.
Is it a hot take to say it's the least interesting section of rock they could have picked?
I know
I
the
think it
winner
might be the
is
most
one.
true to the like rock, just like
Yeah.
rock. Like
Yeah.
it's like guitar and like
Rock band.
these
shit.
feel like rock songs, rock
Yeah.
artists, like
Sure.
rock and roll.
But I don't know. For me to like care more, I would want to see like a hard rock category.
Yeah.
I mean, just I'd want to see everything just given its own like appropriate lanes
Yeah,
instead of
you
just this
need your
one.
hard rock. You need your coffee shop rock. You need
Yeah. I want
Which
a
is
soft
kind of
rock
a lot of what
category.
this
I want an
is,
alt rock
honestly.
category. I
alt
want
rock,
I
This is
want to
very
see that
coffee
emo
shop.
category pull up.
emo. Yeah,
Yeah.
noise rock.
Punk.
No, we don't need to give them awards. Shove them into basements and ignore them.
Yo,
It'd be
you
fun
don't
to
want to
troll
be here.
It'd be really fun to troll them with it.
Give us a good punk category.
Yeah, and then a punk pop category.
Give us the pop punk category for
Punk
sure.
pop. Punk popular music.
Yeah, it's two different things. You can switch them. There's pop punk and then there's punk pop.
Yeah.
They'll get mad if you screwed up. So
Of
Yeah,
course.
be
difference-
careful.
We don't defend punk pop.
It similarly to your opinion, I feel the same way about the best metal performance.
Sure.
I sit in a lane of metal that is not this one, and I have heard of one of actually no, I've heard of In This Moment as well. I've heard of Code Orange and In This Moment, and that is it.
You are dead ass right now?
I am very much
You don't know Poppy and you do not know Power Trip.
okay. I know Poppy actually. I don't know Power Trip.
You don't know Poppy? Yeah, I was gonna say that. I know Poppy. That's I know Code Orange and I know Poppy from this list.
It's like, but that's the thing is like I sit in like a very different lane to this, which is like metalcore, deathcore, alt metal, and that kind of stuff. And none of your go-to bands for that, even if they had thrown like a Bring Me the Horizon in here, sure, I don't know. There's too much out there to just be like best metal performance. Is similarly to what you said.
Yeah, I agree. It's broad for what is a notoriously large and subdivided genre.
But I mean, is that just the way the Grammys are? Because so is pop. Like, I mean, and so is rap, and like I think they pretty much just have broad categories.
I think it's a little more egregious in some categories than others. I'm not offended by pop because it's pop. Pick the big, like pop has a purpose, and that's getting up charts. It's pop. So we address the largest projects that come out in the pop category. Fine, is what it is. We could totally get into like alt pop, bedroom pop type category if the Grammys were to actually start like giving a shit. Unlikely. But with something like metal, it is riddled with subdivision. It is notoriously subdivided. You can find hundreds of literal subgenres of metal, and it's hard to represent that in 5 nominations.
Yeah.
Because
But what about like rap? Like, I, mean, I don't know if it's as notoriously okay. So rock and metal are more subdivided than others, is what you're saying.
And this is actually something I've said in like my greater conversation of like the evolution of hip hop. Is it is approaching a point where we are going to start to see more subdivision because we're getting away from just like rap has one or two styles. Ever since, like the SoundCloud era, the mumble rap era, the Lil Uzi, Travis Scottification of hip hop in this lane, the growing category of like coke rap is becoming its own little enclave very quickly. You've got the like kind of older boom bap lyrical section. I mean, things are starting to divvy out more because it's more than just like, oh well, there's the conscious dudes and the ice rappers. We are getting past that. So you're right about that, but it's not like metal where it's we've got black metal, death metal, all these other ones, the core subdivisions of those same genres. So we've got deathcore, who gives a shit core.
Doom
Slide over here,
core.
we've got the gaze section, so black gaze, doom gaze. It just starts becoming this massive wad of subdivision that is just completely unrepresented.
And like people who like alt metal, for example, Breaking Benjamin falls under alt metal, will not like deathcore, like Chelsea Grin, because they're just very different sounds. So it's like, yeah, these are different kinds of music at this point.
And to argue against myself, pop had a subcategory with its like traditional pop or whatever.
It's
so
And that's kind of where the Grammy tends to draw its lines is kind of generationally. It's why we have a traditional and alt R&B category now, because we need to separate, Genuine from SZA because they don't really play the same.
No.
Maybe we're moving in that. Maybe they're moving in that direction.
I don't associate with them.
Yeah,
I am not the
associate with them. I would have given it to Poppy or Code Orange in this category.
I'd give it
but
to
that's
Code
me.
Orange for sure.
Yeah.
Poppy feels like the more interesting choice, but I don't know
Code
enough
Orange.
about him.
Man, the strength of their brand, though,
Yeah.
the things that they do because they want to do them is dope as shit.
Yeah.
And seeing the like just them morph into a WWE band is so sick.
Is that true? Oh my god.
They have like they do like intro themes for WWE now and shit like that. Or whoever the wrestling federation is these days. I don't fucking know.
I think it's just WF.
WF, sure. But no, I love them. They're fucking sick. They're very talented.
You've got their little thing.
They got that DIY ethic that I like. And yeah, one of my favorite 7-inches, Cycles. The most fucking brutal 15 minutes of my life. You spin that little pink 7-inch and it's just an assault from the front to the back, and I love it. And that's when they were still Code Orange kids too. So that was that good shit. Damn.
Did Beartooth not put out an album this year?
I don't know.
Because I feel like Beartooth is also Grammy fodder. No, they were recording last year. It'll come out this year. And then we move on to best rock song. You know what's funny is they say in the description it includes rock, hard rock, and metal. Yet they don't mention hard rock anywhere else. Very cool.
They know they shiesty.
We had Kyoto, Phoebe Bridgers, Lost in Yesterday, Kevin Parker, Not Adrienne Lenker, Jamaica, Fiona Apple, and Stay High, Brittany Howard, and Stay High won it.
Cool.
Sure.
Okay, so is Phoebe getting snubbed?
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying.
Elton's definitely killing someone. Okay.
Elton's going to kill somebody.
Elton's definitely going to murder. Okay.
Pull up with a stick.
And then...
Damn, that does suck. But...
Wait. I'm so confused. Okay. Well, best rock album is new rock, hard rock, or metal. And it's A Hero's Death, Fontaine's DC, Kiwanuka by Michael Kiwanuka, Daylight, Grace Potter, Sound and Fury, Sturgill Simpson, and The New Abnormal by The Strokes. And The Strokes won it.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Oh, Andy spotted.
What?
Big TLDR Grammy fodder. The end.
All right, cool.
The Strokes dropped. Look at them go.
Great.
I mean,
And
so
then-
is Sturgill Simpson, right? Like, but I guess
Yeah, just not so much as the Strokes,
okay.
as far as I can tell. Like the Strokes, I mean, they've been those dudes since Reptilia.
Then the very full alternative category with one award, best alternative music album. Fetch the Bolt Cutters, Fiona Apple, Hyperspace Beck, Punisher, Phoebe Bridges, Jamie, Brittany Howard, and the Slow Rush, Tame Impala, and Fetch the Bolt Cutters got
What year is it?
it.
We got Beck still. Beck is still doing
1993.
that.
He doesn't stop.
But
Beck
then we've
will-
also got Tame Impala. Like we're all over the place.
It's the staples. We've got Beck will always be at the Grammys, Coldplay will always be at the Grammys, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, they'll all always be there. It doesn't matter. You might not have listened to the whole Justin Bieber album, but
Not a lick of it.
we've all heard some of it, and we've heard enough of it to know that there's no way any of it should be Grammy nominated.
No, we should
Speaking of Justin
stop
Bieber,
paying attention to Justin Bieber.
I just found out that he got a hot and ready cease and desist on his
That's
new album
right.
already.
Ooh.
Because his album Justice is infringing upon is it French EDM duo Justice? Their logo has been stolen by Justin Bieber.
What? Why the logo?
Yeah, I think like it, and what kind of seals the deal is that his team contacted their team about like
About their graphic
how do we
designer.
like get in touch with your graphic designer and
And they
like
didn't get in touch with him.
they didn't, yeah.
And then they popped up with a dead ringer copy of the Justice logo
Ooh.
on the front of Justin Bieber's new album.
I will be listening to it tomorrow, though.
I mean, go ahead, check it out. I just know that he's being served.
But yeah, that's so shitty.
Why do big artists do that? That's so like you don't think someone's gonna notice?
It's not.
Like,
There's
so
no way.
stupid.
There's not a shot he had.
Oh, of
anything
course
to do with
not.
it. He's not losing money
course
for
not.
this.
Def Jam fucked up.
Yeah.
Like you guys
were
have
talking
enough
about
money to hire graphic designers. a team of them.
I mean, but will he lose money if the album doesn't do well because it's like dropping with a cease and desist?
There's no way. Justin Bieber
it's not
fans
gonna
don't
step
care.
on Justin Bieber's rollout.
Things happen. Okay.
They just gotta
He had
seem
trouble
like
getting
art.
streams on Yummy. He was like
That's 'cause I was-
making people do the K-pop, like listen to it quietly, like
but
he
yeah, but
brigaded the streams.
But it
it's a
worked. and that's
bad
the thing.
song.
I mean, yeah, the song was bad. As long as his like record is decent, it'll do
You say,
okay.
well, I don't know if the album's good, so yeah,
Half
no,
of
I
it-
mean, I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. I'm just
Half of Ed
huh?
Sheeran's music is plagiarized, but he still sells songs. So
Is it true?
yeah, you can find like a good chunk of his music where he's paid settlements.
Oh,
Like he writes them with that song in mind, and then whoever wrote that song can come in and be like, "Hey, so that was kind of almost exactly our song," and he's like, "Yeah, want some money?"
Hold a few hundo, my guy.
And he
Sorry
keeps
about
doing it.
Give it to me. It's my
I
song.
wouldn't be mad.
I can afford it.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I like noticed that Ed Sheeran took some shit from me and he just like paid.
Sure,
You know what,
dude.
guy?
Okay. Well, my
Let me know
song
if you need
wasn't
anything else.
doing this good, so
Well, I'll
Yeah.
take the Sheeran paycheck. Come on.
then you've got a story like Ed Sheeran paid me off.
And settling out of court is usually settling with
Big.
dollar bills.
Yeah. That little money emoji, like
That's a money bag. Money bag emoji.
And we move into the R&B category. Unfortunately, our boy Justin applied for the R&B category, didn't get it.
Oops.
Is that
Man.
true? You really
Yeah,
did?
he applied to the
Wow.
R&B category. It got put in pop.
And even the Grammys was like, no, you're not.
No.
Stop it.
We can't allow
Goofy.
that. So the best R&B performance was Lightning and Thunder by shit. I
Janae Aiko.
got it. Okay, good. I didn't want to be. I'm like, someone here knows. And I don't.
Ugh.
And John
Nice.
Legend, Black Parade, Beyonce, All I Need, Jacob Collier, and Mahalia, and Ty Dolla $ign, Goathead, Brittany Howard, and See Me, Emily King. And whoa, Beyonce won.
Guess what? Yeah.
Queen took it.
What?
Not Jenny Aiko.
And the winner was Black
Gene
Parade
Aiko?
by shit. Beyonce.
Bianchi?
I don't know what the accent mark is supposed to do here.
No, because okay.
Yeah,
I no one's
haven't really
surprised.
listened
No
to the
comment.
Beyonce shit, so I like Emily King.
Good.
She's good.
Mhm.
Janae Aiko bores me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've tried.
get into
I've
her.
given her a chance.
Hey.
She makes music for girls with butterfly tramp stamps.
She makes music for scissors.
Yeah. Yeah. Girls
But
like
but I
SZA
like
listen to Janae
SZA's
Aiko for sure.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure they're like friends.
I believe that. They probably like talk about crystals together.
Plan trips to Hawaii to do.
They probably say
shrooms.
things like, "Oh my god, you are such a Virgo."
What is SZA? She's a Scorpio, I think.
Oh, just like
I
Drake.
think. Oh my god, she's gonna kill me if I get that wrong.
I'm just so
Oh.
surprised Jacob Collier gets so much stuff. Like his nominations. Because like his music borderlines on unlistenable a lot of the time.
I haven't really
I'll
listened to it.
agree because I have unlistened to it.
Like it is so far removed from music theory. It is crazy. Like if you actually look into the stuff that he does, it's not fun. It's obnoxious. But
What do you mean?
anyway, no. Like if you heard some of his music, it's almost painful to listen to.
Okay. That sounds like a challenge. I'm gonna go listen to it later.
Nearly 1.5 million listeners on Spotify love that kind of pain.
Well, yeah, because it's the jazz kids. It's all
Dude,
the
when I see like white boy does jazz, I veer left so fast.
Oh,
I go.
I just want to, yeah.
I didn't
I
watch
don't
La
wanna
La
listen to this.
Land, and I'm not listening to this.
No,
Andy's
the like
from
TikTok,
London.
like the white boy TikTok jazz.
Yeah,
It's just,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just- y'all can keep it.
Is that it?
Y'all can keep it.
Really?
No, Jacob's next level.
Okay. I don't. Yeah. No. Now that I've gone to his Spotify page, I feel unchallenged. I don't want it. I don't need to hear that.
You saw that album art.
Well, let me just see what the optics are here.
Jacob Collier makes music for horse girls who are in band.
Oof.
Shut up
oof.
about being in band. I did band.
Were
I'm
you
not
also
a
a
horse girl,
horse
You
though.
weren't a
Yeah.
horse
No,
girl.
I don't care about horses.
That's
Because
actually
they're
the
a
more
different-
important component.
They're a different
I was a cat
level
girl.
of band kid.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's who he makes music for. It's
Well, yeah, I'll just keep avoiding that. I'll be honest.
yeah,
His
do it.
album is called Jesse.
It's all you needed to see, right?
Jesse?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Jesse Volume 3. There will be a Volume 4 eventually.
It's
And
just
then-
Jesse. Okay.
Yeah. And then he's moving away from the Jesse thing.
What is Jesse?
Jesse?
Who is Jesse?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Not a
Yeah,
clue.
why is
you
it
know
Jesse?
just enough, but
Yeah.
Why is it to Jesse?
yeah.
Jacob, if you're listening,
Jacob, please.
I know you watch the
Oh, he-
show.
He
and I
came
know you
from
continue listening after I called you white boy TikTok jazz, but why is it to Jesse?
No, hey, hold on.
Here's the-
Let's clarify. He's white boy YouTube jazz. That's where he came from.
Is that
Yeah,
the
he
case?
is a YouTube
Yes.
kid.
He's a YouTube
Sorry
kid.
for misplatforming you.
Yeah.
Here's why he's nominated. His success has led to musical collaborators and fans, including the likes of first up Coldplay.
Yep.
Then we got
Wait a
Ty
minute.
Dolla $ign, Tori Kelly, Daniel
Mhm.
Caesar, SZA, Charlie Puth, Jesse Reyes, T-Pain, and Phineas.
He
Okay,
did backup
I'm gonna-
vocals on Good Days, actually.
Someone
Okay.
else.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. Oh, I didn't even know who it was. I just saw that name. All right.
He's won a Grammy for each Jesse volume. Is that true?
Yeah.
Look at him
Yeah,
go.
he sweeps the jazz stuff pretty much.
What?
Okay. Sure.
Well, maybe I do have to listen to it then. You said it's unlistenable though?
Not the Grammy stuff.
Is it because it's jazz or
The he won a Grammy for his cover of All Night Long, which is actually really good. I really like that one. The Moon River one gets
Ambitious.
obnoxious.
so when he covers other music, it's good.
he wins Grammys, yes. Because his other one is for Moon River.
Hey, fans also like Snarky Puppy though.
They would.
Perfect.
Man, Snarky, that's way too many of y'all in this band.
Was it? I think it was an Anthony Fantano video where he was talking about how this newest Snarky Puppy album sounds like the equivalent to a thesis in university, but for jazz.
Which makes sense for Denton.
Oh, of course, yeah. The Denton Arts and Jazz Fest is Brave Combo's favorite arts and jazz fest.
Yeah, we'll just keep
It's
going.
just
Best R&B
cute.
song. We got Better Than I
Alright.
Imagined, which is Robert Glasper, Her, and okay, that one's the worst.
Yeah, you're right for that. I couldn't tell you.
Black Parade, Beyonce, Collide by Tiana Major, 9, and Earth Gang.
Earth Gang.
Okay.
Do It, Chloe and Hallie. Is that what we're saying, Hallie?
I went with Hallie.
Sure.
I believe you're correct.
And
Otherwise, her name is Haley Bailey. Like
Oh,
Right.
her last
Is
name's
her name Halle
Bailey.
Bailey?
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey?
Is it
I
I like Halle Bailey.
hope so. It's
Yeah.
Halle Bailey.
Halle
then-
Bailey and Dupa Lupa.
The Slowdown, Skip Marley and Her. And Better Than I Imagined won it. Beyonce, more notably, Beyonce didn't win it.
Beyonce's
Beyonce
in a
didn't
lot
win
of
it either.
categories, though. Yeah. I'm glad
And
that
has,
she
like,
didn't
one
sweep
dub.
also.
Mhm.
Cool.
This is
Hey,
a good
this next one is an
Yeah.
actual I Like It Grammy.
Yeah.
I like where this went.
Best progressive
Mhm.
R&B album was Shalombo by Janae Aiko. Ungodly Hour, Chloe and Halle Bailey. Free
So,
Nationals,
wait
Free
a minute.
Nationals.
Wait a minute. They put Chloe and Halle Bailey in both progressive and traditional R&B.
They did. But one
They
was
got traditional R&B
performance.
performance for a song,
Mm-hmm.
and then I guess their album just. I wonder if that song.
But it's
Yeah,
51% of the music is progressive. So they could have put out a traditional R&B song on the progressive album.
Okay.
Or did a traditional R&B performance of a progressive R&B song.
See?
Okay.
Or let me just give y'all the real spin. They are signed by Beyonce,
Yeah.
and they will be placed wherever they feel like it.
Yeah. They're kind of like the only
Oh,
ones.
good
signed.
point.
Who else is signed by Beyonce?
They're
I only ever
Beyonce's,
hear about
like,
that.
Signee project. Those are the artists that
Bear with
Beyonce is
me.
developing.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Cool. I'm done.
We've got
Okay.
Fuck
That's
Your
it.
Feelings.
I didn't mean Queen.
Shit, my bad, B.
Fuck
Wasn't
Your
what it was.
Feelings, Robert Glasper, and It Is What It Is by Thundercat, and Thundercat took it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
It's gonna be a let's go moment.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, I like the Free Nationals.
You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're good.
in the album, I thought it was really good. But I love that Thundercat won here.
Thundercat just deserves to hold a Grammy. Like,
He does.
Oh yes,
Regardless.
yes. That's
Give the
that's
man
why
award.
I'm on board for it. I just wanted to point out that, like, wouldn't have been too upset if Free Nationals took it because I
You're right for
really
that.
enjoyed
You're
their
right.
work. But yeah, Thundercat. Here's a thunderclap.
And then best R&B album, Happy to Be Here and Clemens, Take Time, Gideon, To Feel Love, Luke James.
To feel D.
Yeah, because
I
it could
guess.
be either.
Feel
To Feel Love D.
Feel love or to feel D.
Yeah, they're interchangeable
that.
there. Bigger Love, John Legend, and All Rise, Gregory Porter, and John Legend took it.
And
I
the
think
Oh,
winner is
surprise.
yeah, because he's John Legend.
GG, John.
Nobody
darling.
saw this coming.
And then we move on to the pre-show stuff.
Yeah.
I'm about to get mad.
We've got the rap category. Before we start, this first one is best rap performance, and I was saying to Patrick, so I sent a picture to you guys in Discord of this section, and I have a Chrome extension that replaces all Twitch emotes that occur in like pages and just puts the Twitch emotes there. So that DaBaby song comes up as a big ass hammer.
The Bob.
So I'm scrolling through the Grammys website, and then just all of a sudden it's like, yeah, this is the song by DaBaby. I'm like, and it's the best because I always forget that I have it until something else
It
happens.
just shows up.
Yeah.
Bob has gotten me in Twitch chats when when I wasn't familiar with that emote yet, and I was just like typing. I was like, I was like, well, I didn't do that.
Where's this hammer coming from? So we've got Deep Reverence, Big Sean and Nipsey Hussle, Bop by DaBaby, What's Poppin', Jack Harlow, The Bigger Picture, Lil Baby, Savage by Megan and Beyonce, and Dior by Pop Smoke. And Savage won it.
Fair, I
it.
think. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Could have gone to Dior, could have gone to Deep Reverence, but Savage is also, pretty damn good.
I agree with
Yeah,
what you
for
said.
performance, I feel like. I mean, maybe those songs deserve a different category. But
Well,
in
more
here,
more to honor them than anything.
Yeah.
But like if we're talking about just like the song, Savage is a great song.
yeah.
For sure.
And
it
Megan and
made noise.
Beyonce are amazing performers too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Prolific.
Facts.
And then we move on to the best melodic rap performance. Rockstar, DaBaby and Roddy Ricch, Laugh Now, Cry Later, Drake and Lil Durk, Lockdown, Anderson .Paak, Box, Roddy Ricch, and Highest in the Room, Travis Scott. And Anderson took it.
I'm calling this now. That's a canon priming.
That's what I was
them saying-
thinking.
Let's polish this up for next year because you're gonna need a new shelf for all of these things.
We're gonna be giving so many Grammys to you guys.
About to need a lot of
You're
these.
up.
Silk Sonic, you guys.
You're up.
Oh, for sure. And
guys
Bruno's
won't
looking
lose.
at him like, just wait, man.
We're up.
Like,
No, that
it
was
feels
good.
great.
It feels good.
As Bruno got Grammys, Bruno has to have
Bruno
Grammys.
yeah.
Okay.
almost definitely, yeah.
I don't know for a fact, but I know for a fact.
I just
think
feel that
Album of
way.
the Year Grammys.
Did he win for 24K?
Really?
Yeah, I think he's gotten an album. Hold on, let me double check that.
No, because I'm pretty sure that was the same year as Golden Hour, and Golden Hour.
Yeah, 24K Magic. He
Really?
won album, record. He won song off of that. He won
Yeah, I was gonna
R&B album. He just like swept for
Was that 2018?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, 24K Magic is great. It's a good album.
That
People
was,
who
yeah.
are like, I don't like Bruno Mars. It's like, I was once like you, but you need to lighten up because his new shit's good. Like,
Yeah.
In fairness, if you just go off of like when he first arrived, it's like,
It
yeah,
was
no,
annoying.
I don't like him either. But like,
But
that's not
then-
the case anymore.
But then he
found himself.
tributed Amy Winehouse, and he was like, wait, I like this vibe.
I made this.
Well, that was like,
This is mine now.
when that album came out, like it was like because people had been really doing this whole like disco vibe, like, many years before this. Daft Punk was like, hey guys, disco. And then that kind of like was like whatever for a while. And then 24K Magic hit, and then it was over. And now we have The Weeknd and we have Future Nostalgia and all of that, right?
Is 24K Magic disco? I mean, I guess yeah, it's got I would call it more funky than disco, but it's a disco funk, huh?
It's like in that like space in my head.
It's at least like decade appropriate.
Yeah. You got something to say?
No, it's all just hair splitting and semantics. I agree. Yeah. I'm not gonna be an asshole.
That was a sick album. I remember people being like, that was one of those albums that people said they listened to, but they didn't. You know, because it was Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, you should.
I need to. No, I do.
Halle Berry's on the album. Fun fact.
Oh, perfect.
There's just one track he calls her and gets the voicemail and put the voicemail in the song.
I mean, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I would.
Hilarious. But yeah, go listen to that album. It's you know, we're a bit behind, but
I always listen to albums like 2 years later, and I'm like, wait, this is great.
Yeah, it's never too late. It's never too late.
Yeah, but I agree. Anderson won because of Silk Sonic. Like, Bruno walked up to the people at the Grammys and was like, "Hey, I've been working for months with Anderson, and we got a thing coming next year. Just a heads up. We'll perform at the show too. Also,
hey, I know you guys like a performance.
And they're both.
Did y'all see the awful bit they were pulling on Twitter?
No.
Before the performance. They were like, I forget how it started.
So corny.
Somebody, it was so corny. Somebody posted like, you know, like I can't remember how it started. They were trying to get on the Grammys, and I guess like the Grammys Twitter didn't hit them back like super quickly. So Anderson was tweeting it like, Bruno, like, hey man, like I thought you were gonna hook this up, like you lying like cultural appropriation motherfucker, like just like went off, and like Bruno like hit him back like, oh, you're gonna do this online, like we're really breaking up on Twitter right now. And it's like, yeah, fuck you. So then they like link with the Grammys, and the Grammys was like, you know, we would love to have y'all perform. And Bruno like tweets at Anderson like, what do you say we get this thing back together? And then just like one time, one night only, I'll do this. So they build it as like the Silk Sonic reunion at the Grammys for Twitter. It was the stupidest shit.
It fits the vibe though.
Reunion for their very first like performance.
The vibe they're selling with Silk Sonic.
It's heavy vibes. It's just like soaked in vibes.
It's silly. I'm not, but
it's corny. Yeah. But corny's great.
Kind of evoke the because they're doing that like Motown like group of singers vibe, and those were known for having huge fights and disagreements inside of them, massive ego clashes. It is, I mean, it's stylistically congruent, so I do like it. It's just corny as fuck.
It is corny. It's corny, but it's on brand.
Yeah.
But both of them are corny just on their own too. Like I saw Anderson on Instagram just like being like, I'm getting so drunk today, like during the Grammys, and then like there's a video that's like clearly like his wife or something like videotaping him, and he's just like sad looking out a window, and he's like, turn that off. Just like he's a goober. He's just a big goob.
And then we move into best rap song. They clarified this is a songwriters award. Bigger Picture, Lil Baby, Box, Roddy Ricch, Laugh Now Cry Later, Drake featuring Lil Durk, Rockstar, DaBaby and Roddy Ricch, and Savage, Megan Thee Stallion, and Beyonce, and Savage won. Yeah, I think this is just we've seen this category before, right? I think pretty much the same as best rap performance.
So Roddy Ricch got double nominated technically.
Yep,
like twice.
That's true.
Yeah, it's up twice.
So you know, might see him more down the road.
I think there's a high likelihood of it.
Yeah. The last one we've got, the best rap album: Black Habits, D Smoke, Alfredo, Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, Written Testimony, Jay Electronica, King's Disease, Nas, and The Allegory, Royce 5'9". And King's Disease, Nas won it. Take
What
us
should have
away.
I
won?
didn't even listen to that record. Nobody was listening to that shit.
I listened to it.
I mean, yeah, of
I
course,
gave it a spin.
it got streams, sure, but
Mhm.
like
Nobody listened to it
nobody was
more
like,
than
"Hey,
once.
you want to listen to that?" Not, no.
You put Alfredo
No.
on.
Put
Yeah.
Alfredo on. What years? Get out of here.
You plugged Alfredo on podcast.
I did.
We didn't talk about Nas.
No.
This is his first appearance on the show in terms of
No.
mentioning. But if you want to be on the show, you know,
No, we love you now.
Grammy winner Nas.
Come by now, Grammy. And it's hard to
Grammy.
say. Like Nas deserved a Grammy.
Do you think it is
Sure.
like a career Grammy kind of deal?
I do.
Maybe.
I do, because the thing was like, if I'm not mistaken, at least partially Khaled produced. It was a big like industry thing. It's industry rap. I think they were just like, hey, we didn't give it to Nas when he put out Illmatic, so
Oops.
Then we
I don't
didn't
know,
do it for
let's line up some new
Stillmatic.
guys and give it to him, you know? Because like getting the nod for the nomination is cool for a lot of these guys, right? D Smoke having a Grammy nom, he's never gonna see that again. Jay Electronica getting a Grammy nom, cool. It took you a decade.
We're never
to
gonna
get
see
here,
that
so
again.
sure,
Yeah.
we're never gonna see that again. Royce, I mean, again, like good for you. You don't get those types of optics, so getting that nom is cool for you. Freddie Gibbs, I mean, yeah, it was a big up for him, but that album was incredible, and his last 4 albums or more
This
were incredible. From
career's
2014
doing
forward,
hot. Yeah.
yeah, he's been killing it since Pinata dropped, and that's why I'd love to see him get more accolades. But you know, he actually says on a track on Alfredo, he says, and I quote, "My name Cocaine, they ain't gonna put me in the nominees," and they put him in the nominees. So you know what? We're gonna call it a win. Even
He
though
didn't
I
think
hate
he
it.
could do it.
Yeah, no, he was sure. He was like, no, this shit is raw as hell, and they're not gonna nominate it.
And just to prove him wrong, they did.
And I did see a hilarious video that
Hey.
popped up of him immediately after they announced the award, and he's at like a little party somewhere where rich people are, and he's like, everybody, I got something to say. Like, hang on, listen to me. I may have lost today, but I'm undefeated in court. It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
My God. All right.
There's at least I mean, you said something about the best gospel album.
It wasn't gospel, but I did say gospel. I misspoke. It's the best contemporary Christian music album.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beating out Hillsong, which makes it sweeter.
It's kind of big.
It's Kanye West with Jesus is King.
Hey.
Jesus is King.
Jesus is King. They gave him a Grammy. And that is, I don't know. It's funny to me on different levels. And for many reasons.
I still love to see it.
Yeah.
Still love to see it.
Like, I don't know the rest of these artists really, because I don't listen to this music, but him beating out Hillsong feels especially, I don't know, it's icing on the cake here. The fact that he won a Grammy, so he can't bitch about not winning a Grammy.
I feel like that's what they do with Kanye sometimes. Like, man, Kanye dropped like, we got to give him something so he shuts the fuck up. He was pissing on our awards last time.
Yeah,
he was literally pissing on our awards in toilets.
We won't give him
God.
any more rap Grammys. We'll reclassify him elsewhere, and he'll deal. So yeah, that one stood out to me. I found that pretty damn funny.
And he's putting that one at the top of his shelf too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right next to the crucifix or whatever.
Or whatever.
I don't know what his denomination is.
Christians all like the crucifix, right? Is that
Beats me, bro.
I don't know. I'm purely Catholic upbringing. I don't have a lot of info on those other guys.
Yeah, well, usually it's just the from my experience, it's usually just the cross, none of the.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you? Oh, this is a little off
Protestant
topic, but
denominations get less into the brutalism, but
yeah. Have you been to St. Lawrence, the church that I like went to a lot as a kid? It's in Sugar Land,
I think so.
and man, is that crucifix prominent and detailed? It's like a fucking starved Jesus up here, just like very much suffering, obviously dying, and there's like blood painted on him. His ribs are all showing. It's terrifying. As a kid, it was a little fucked up, but especially when you're like kneeling and then you try to like sit back and your dad's like, look at that, look at what's up there. Do you see how in pain he is? You need to sit up. Okay.
Said any of that. I'll mention best comedy album. We had Black Mitzvah by Tiffany Haddish, I Love Everything by Patton Oswalt, The Pale Tourist by Jim Gaffigan, Paper Tiger by Bill Burr, and 23 Hours to Kill by Jerry Seinfeld. And the winner was Black Mitzvah by Tiffany Haddish. Way to go, Tiffany.
Good for her. Yeah. She said like that's the first time a black woman or a woman or a black woman has won it since Whoopi Goldberg in like the 80s or some shit.
Apply in this case.
Wow, both of them.
I think both statements would apply in this case. But yeah, like to beat out like these, I mean, the lineup there. Names. Yeah, regardless of if you personally find them funny, like the lineup there, that's quite a lineup to beat.
It's intense, yeah. I'm glad for her. I think I haven't listened to those albums, but
nope. It's dope.
Producer of the year, non-classical. Andrew Watt won that. He worked on Dua Lipa's album, worked on Post Malone, Ozzy Osbourne, those. That one's only really stands out to me because Flying Lotus was nominated, which is cool. But like everybody nominated has like at least 5 songs, and then like Flying Lotus is there with It Is What It Is, but with Thundercat. So it's just the whole, the whole thing there.
Yeah.
Would have been cool to see that for him as well, but
got something at least.
Yeah.
And a little Beyonce win at the bottom, best music video.
Oh, nice.
For Brown Skin Girl. Featuring Blue Ivy Carter.
Who is now a Grammy winner.
Look at her. She's done it.
Congratulations.
There's no stopping her.
Oh, no, never that.
I wouldn't try. Just not a smart decision. Actively would like to help. I don't know what I could do, but
let me know what I can do to help.
Tell Jay I said hello.
Well, that's an hour and a half just on the Grammys.
Nice.
Is
our
this
Grammy
the
episode?
Grammy episode?
Yeah. So.
It could just be the Grammy episode. Yeah.
I love it. Thanks for watching the Grammy episode.
Sure.
I'd like to take this moment to plug extremely heavily. My guy from Beaumont, Texas is my new obsession. His name is Tizo Touchdown, and he's a fucking genius, and I can't be told otherwise.
I recommended you watch the videos.
Watch the videos. His whole aesthetic is so fucking good. It's I can't begin to describe it to you. He's a super weirdo. He records everything in front of the same garage in Beaumont. He braids nails into his hair, and he's a genius. I just think he's a genius. I go listen to it.
Yeah,
like hammer and nails, or
like nails, like 4-inch nails.
Okay, cool.
And they're just like braided all into his hair, and they dangle all around his face and shit.
Not nails.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's kind of really creepy, actually.
It's kind of astounding that anything has come from Beaumont,
and something this unique. It's I can't compare it to anything.
The last thing I can think of that came from Beaumont was Janis Joplin, and she actually came from Port Arthur, so technically not even that, right?
The last thing that came from Beaumont wasn't from Beaumont.
Yeah, just Beaumont area.
Well,
yeah, who's
overwhelming
splitting that hair. Beaumont can claim Janice if they want, huh?
She does not claim them. That's the
Oh,
best part.
and she should not. Beaumont smells bad.
Anyway, me and Patrick are looking for a Grammy next year.
Heck
Yeah. Oh.
Where's
what?
30-second loop category?
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make it the category, beat all of the noms, and then take it home.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty sick.
We could probably get you in on like sound engineering, maybe.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. We got a year.
We'll make like a YouTube haiku for the video.
Yeah.
Dang, the people will have heard our loop
They will.
by this film. They will know what we're talking about.
And
Fun.
I apologize
on.
for last week being late. I just realized I still haven't edited that.
I was gonna say, like, that doesn't even exist yet.
I was wondering, did we?
No.
It feels like it's been a while, but
So
I mean,
That's okay.
It is.
It happens.
totally fine.
So you get like a 2 for this week, probably.
That'll be fun for y'all.
Which is probably
Sorry,
fair
you're welcome.
because this isn't really the usual podcast.
True. Maybe
True.
this is just a bonus Grammys episode.
Yeah. Except
I
it's
like
not a bonus because there was no last week.
yeah. Well, shut up. It's a bonus.
Hey, just take what y'all get.
Just be
We're
great.
trying. We're busy people.
Yeah. Come on. You think
Pay
we
us
got
money.
time?
We'll put things out on time.
Yeah, exactly. If we can quit our day jobs, you'll get more content, okay?
My
Try
Venmo
paying
is-
us. Well, does anybody else have a recommendation? I
haven't been listening to
I left
shit
up.
this week.
I mean, I posted mine that I've got on repeat in the music chat earlier. It, only worth noting because I was surprised that it was as fun as it is. And that's Rebecca Black's most recent single, "Girlfriend," is a very sugary pop, maybe a little 80s bop. So it's worth listening to. It's frivolous, a little lesbian jam. She's getting back with her girlfriend. It's good, and she's showing up in the hyperpop playlists for it and stuff. So good for her for finding a little lane there. I guess that's a good one to get into right now.
Let's correct our language a vague bit on that one. Good for her for forging a lane.
Yes.
Thank you, Rebecca, for hyperpop.
Really? I mean, she
I said
does
what I
the cringe factor is really huge in hyperpop, and Rebecca is
Point to a hyperpop artist, and I promise you, if you asked them the question, they would say, "Yeah, Rebecca Black helped inspire me for sure. I guarantee it."
I mean, she's working with Dorian,
I know.
the king
Wow.
of hyperpop, king queen.
Yeah,
That's quite a move considering her.
Oh, got both of them in frame.
Wow.
Just different frames.
But yeah, no, that's so Rebecca Black, and my other hyperpop is a cover of a song by this probably won't mean anything to you, the band The Corrs, a la 2001, which was one of my dad's favorite radio hits of the time. So we bought their album, this little Irish family band, but Caroline Polachek did a cover of their song Breathless, and it's great. So, Todd, the innovator, knew in 2001 that this was a hit.
Is Todd responsible for hyperpop?
Todd made hyperpop, yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I can say actually that I have been listening to a bit of lo-fi for inspiration to send to Patrick.
Nice.
It's nice. I didn't know Gibb is actually pretty talented on the keys. I hate playing the keys. So I said, I was sitting at home. Alex wasn't home. And I was like, I just want to program some drums, but I don't want to make a loop. Gibb, send me a loop.
I went so fucking hard. It was way more complex than it needed to be. And I was like, it's too much. And Patrick was like, yeah, it is.
Dial it back a smidge. Which actually, I need to let that flip a little more.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, I've been listening to an artist called Vantage. I might have mentioned them previously, but Vantage.
Sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah, future funk. You know, like
Yeah.
worked with Across 8299 on some stuff. So yeah, that's where I've been. Across 8299 as well.
Nice.
It's good like good background music when I'm regardless of what I'm doing like on my computer.
I love all of the different genres we each listen to. We got like the corners of the good music industry, I think.
Right? We all have something different, except for that one week where you and I both had future nostalgia.
Yeah. But that's pop, and we all have to share pop a little bit.
And you guys brought it to me, and like that would be the following week.
And wasn't it jams? It's just packed full of jams.
And when Silk Sonic drops, it's just gonna be me and Remy going like, "Oh man, I've been listening to the Silk Sonic."
It's gonna be all of us. Like,
yeah.
Dude.
I just know that historically, Remy and I are Anderson heads.
Well,
I
it'll
love
be
Anderson.
after y'all have like probably started like moved to like whatever you're listening to afterwards, and it's like, well, what have you guys been listening to? Well, it's still Silk Sonic. It's going to be for quite some time. I don't see this changing.
I will be listening to this album for a year and nothing else.
I got like 2 or 3 years of mileage out of Malibu. I'll do it again.
I have that on CD. Like,
we have that back here somewhere.
On the vinyl.
On the vinyl.
The vinyl.
Have a vinyl of that one.
The vinyl.
Well, all right. This has been a music episode, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. Andy says it's done. It's like, okay.
Andy's getting up. He's like, all right, we gotta go.
I'm gonna call this episode Grammy Whammy.
The old Grammy Slammy.
Oh, wait a minute. That might be better.
Oh, shit.
Let me write that down.
double whammy Grammy Slammy.
Wait a minute. I can use all three.